It says I'm live. Can you see me?
Not yet, but going to be soon.
Can you guys out there see me?
Yeah, we're coming up now, I think. Actually, there's an ad going on right now.
There's an ad, so I'm not on.
There you go. You're
There.
up.
I'm up. Hello, everyone. Frank from the Old Town Coleman Center, and welcome to the end of February. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Let's see, I got to remember to look down there at the camera instead of up where I am. We're trying this on my computer this time, and I hope that you can see me okay. It's a little bit challenging to get a good shot with the computer. You can see behind me the fuzziness is the lights and the windows, and kind of odd that we're having issues with it. But yeah, we're just trying to do something a little bit different. I was using the phone the last couple of times; it just didn't work well at all. So anyway, hope you're enjoying your weekend. I have a few things I'd like to talk about, and then we'll, if anybody has any questions, you can go ahead and post those, and I would be happy to answer it. The first thing I want to talk about is the last time I was online, a gentleman got on there and he mentioned that Coleman had told him somehow that they would not be able to work on his lantern or stove because it was too old. And I'm going to contact the repair center there in Wichita, but I did look online again just to confirm, and this is on Coleman's website, that lanterns from 1927 to present, and stoves from 1938 to present, and kerosene lanterns from 1974 to present, propane lanterns 1974 to present, and propane stoves 1969 to present. And the cost on those is $55 and $40 for the propane. So I need to contact them. I have some more questions, so maybe I can get that done and report back to you. The other thing, Northwest Jersey represented. Northwest Jersey. I'll tell you what, New Jersey is a beautiful state. I went there, and yeah, you got to the New York kind of stuff, but I got up there in the horse country. It was really pretty. I was very impressed. Anyway, next thing I'd like to talk about is safety. And don't be rolling your eyes. I'm not the safety Nazi. It's something I like to talk about. If you've ever been on my website at oldtowncoleman.com under the safety, you'll find a picture that I've had up for about 20 years now. And it's a picture of a black widow spider. Well, it's in a stove. When I lived back in Southern California in the desert, I opened up that stove one day, and there was that that young lady waiting for me. So I took a picture of it, and I've been using it ever since, just to kind of show you that, you know what, even though you are being careful, you always have to be expecting the unexpected. And I did not expect to see that black widow spider sitting there looking at me, waiting for me to stick my hand in there and pull that grate out. But anyway, that's kind of shows you the intent I'm trying to get to. A lot of people, there are a lot of arguments online about safety and the filler caps. And when I did the video on the filler caps, a lot of people were not happy about it. But I'm not trying to scare anybody with the safety issue. I just want you to respect what you're doing. The filler cap, the 3-piece filler cap, you know what? If it's working properly and you're in your shop using it, you know it's there, it's not an issue at all. It's not a dangerous cap. It's when someone that doesn't know what's going on or has no idea what that cap can do to them starts playing around with it, like a 4-year-old or something like that. Then it can be an issue. So that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to get across with my safety discussions. Yeah, protect children and pets. It's another thing I have on my website quite a bit. But anyway, now a quick update on some future videos that I'm making. I'm working on kind of working on 3 big ones and a couple of little ones. Of course, it's February in North Idaho and it's cold. We just had a cold snap. It was 0 the other day. And for me to come home in the evening and fire up the wood burning stove in the shop is kind of a tough thing to do, and it's just so cold out there. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of videos. We're just kind of waiting for the winter to break and spring to come, but it's good for ice fishing, which I'll be doing this week again, hopefully. So anyway, future videos. The one I'm working on right now, I have this last weekend, I got some lamps ready, lamps and lanterns ready for that video. And it's going to be called Lighting Theory or something close to that. And it's just going to go through lighting a lamp or a lantern, starting with an old torch light. And there were technological advances that changed the way that we lit lanterns, and it made it a lot easier in cases. And well, we'll be covering that. So I've been for the last week been working on some torchlight and quick light lantern and lamps and getting all that all ready. The next one is, I know everybody's been waiting for Coleman fuel versus pump gas. Well, I've been testing still on that Coleman fuel lantern, and it is sitting there it is full of fuel. It was tank number 66 that it would not light for me. So it's been sitting there ever since, which has been, I believe, 7, 8, 9 months now. So I'm going to stick a camera down there and do a comparison of the founts, and then I'll start the video on that. So that'll be coming out pretty soon. And then the last rebuild that I need to do to get the basic set done is stove rebuild. I know there's a lot of people that would like me to rebuild a suitcase stove, so I'll be doing that here soon. Those are the three that I'm working on, the big ones. And then a number of little ones. I want to give people a basic idea of how to light a lantern, and that includes on how to tie the mantles on properly and fluff them up and turn them in the right direction and snip the ends off, and just show them the basics, how to safely light a lantern and a stove and stuff like that. But those are the big three. Okay, we have
Brian.
Brian.
Brian wants to know if you're going to be doing a rebuild on a catalytic heater.
I can. In fact, I have a few wicks out there for a heater that I use for ice fishing. Those catalytic heaters are awesome. The big thing on those is trying to get the head off, and that can really be a bear. And there is a gasket inside, so if you do get the head off, you're going to find a gasket down on the seal of the tank where the wick housing goes into the fount. If you excuse me, tear that apart, you're going to find a gasket down there. You need to make sure that you either have a replacement or go find a replacement once you pull it out and see what size you have. But oftentimes when you buy a new wick, you'll also get a gasket. But yes, I can do on catalytic heater. They sure work well. I love them. Okay.
And let's see, Outdoorsy Fun wants to know if you'll ever do videos on rebuilding and troubleshooting a Coleman 222A lantern.
I don't know if I'll use that little peak specifically, but yes, I could do on the miniature lanterns, although they're pretty close to. Well, I guess some of them are. Yes, I can do that. Yeah, I was going to say you can look at the more modern lanterns when I do a rebuild video for like a 228 or a 290, something like that has a plastic fuel and air tube. But I know that some of the older 222s they're a little bit different. So yeah, I could do that for you. Absolutely. That's in line. I'm going to try to rebuild almost everything up to and including an iron. So yeah, I'll try to get to that. Yes, I know. Bob's waiting for the quick. I know. It's warming up, so you're very welcome. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update. In about a month, I'll schedule another one of these live. Let's see. Here we got another one.
Let's see. Rebuild on the CQ. There's so many out there going to waste that there are no guidance rebuilds on these lamps. The valve packing alone would be huge help.
I agree. And actually, a CQ or a quick light is going to be probably the second rebuild video that I do. I really got to get the stove one done first. But yes, I understand that. And the big thing you're discussing there with your valve stem packing is oftentimes it is pinned on those, and I have to deal with that for a little bit here, so I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just need to play with it, and I will be doing quick light videos.
So what is the one that you're working on currently where you're
Lighting theory.
But you are out there doing something with a piece of wire trying to get through some kind of generator, you told me.
I guess I've been told. Yeah, I ran out of carburetor cleaner, and I was trying to get for this lighting video, I'm working on like I said, a quick light and a 237 kerosene lantern, and neither one of them were burning very well. And I didn't have carb cleaner, and I tore it apart, and I'm doing the flower wire trying to poke things out through the valve, and it just wasn't working. So I ended up going getting valve carburetor cleaner and doing it correctly. But that's what I was doing the other day, trying to get those two lanterns working right, and they're working much better now. So, okay. All right. Okay, guys. Well, we're at 11 minutes now, and that's a pretty short time, and that's good. I hope you enjoy it. What's that?
Is there any more questions out there?
I don't see any more questions.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will talk to you all in about a month. And check online, go to oldtowncoleman.com and go to the sales page. We got a lot of Coleman stuff up there now for you. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody.